Hi everyone, back for part 2 of Thread Thursday, number 13. Excuse my froggy throat. So, as you saw in the previous video, I did a little walkthrough of Louise's lovely Mainly Sewing retreat, which is a luxury quilting and craft retreat. And believe me, when she said it was luxury, it totally was. And just absolutely gorgeous. If you wanted to stay there, I would suggest you go and stay. We got a little gift of a needle minder with the magnet on the back, which I was wanting one of those, so I was really happy about that. Just some pins. I mean, we all bought baskets, so we did actually bring stuff. An ad for the Embroiderers Guild. So Lisa Matic. Now, I can't do too much about Lisa's work because then it's giving away and it's not a surprise for other people who might want to do her workshop. But she's just given us little things that are, you know, just little handy little hints, Okay, so here's Lisa's website, www.foragebylisamatic.com.au. Lisa is from Sydney. Now, what I picked up while I was there was these antique Suffolk puffs. So I was a bit excited about that, and I was trying to. I didn't have a unpicker, so I was having trouble getting them apart. But I can do that another time. That's fine. There were some scrap baskets, so I picked up a couple of little bits and pieces out of the scrap basket. So I had stamped some of my own stamps on some extra bit of this beautiful linen. These came in the pack, so we got lots of stuff like this that was all matching. So I chose the red pack. I haven't used like this. How good is that where the seam is? But I haven't used these bits yet. And I had some of my own little bits and pieces. So this is from Lisa's stash. Obviously the red, that lends itself to a toadstool. I had brought along a couple of my own bits of lacy threads, then plus the box that was sitting there that had Louise's old scraps in. So I actually grabbed a few bits and pieces that, you know, that I thought I might use, not necessarily in my block that I'm doing, but just stuff that kind of I thought matched colour tones. All right, so these old French bits and pieces, old tea towels and linens. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Look at them. That's one of the fun things about doing a workshop with Lisa is that you get the story of where she picked up a particular, whether it was a shop, whether she was slipping in the ice and skinning her knees. Very entertaining workshop and much enjoyed. I really enjoyed myself, and I enjoyed meeting a couple of people actually that I'd sort of been on on Instagram with, meeting them in person and seeing some of their work in person. So Nina, that was great to see your Sew for the Soul book that you made at the same time I was making mine. So yeah, wonderful retreat. So I took along some of these things to add in, which I didn't end up getting time to do, but you know, you just do what you can on the day. Oh, and this gorgeous bit of mushroom. I was sitting next to someone who had a whole heap of this, so we did a bit of a barter, and I got this, I don't know if you can see it, but to feel it, it is so soft. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's my stash. That's what I came home with after the day. And what I've got, and I think it's all right to show my work. I mean, I know Lisa doesn't want, you know, it spoils the surprise if someone's going to do a workshop, but this is my block that I'm working on, and this is what I was going to make for Tag Tuesday, and I realised it was just a lot more in line with this. So I have been working on this in the evening and just trying to add some more in. I got my background done on the Saturday during the workshop. I got this top of this mushroom done, and I got this little made it up as I went mushroom. I put a bit of batting behind it, and then some of Lisa's special flowers with when I came home, I got this pocket on, but when I came home I added in the stems for those flowers, and I've added these mushrooms with the stems and added the grass in, and I've added a stem since I got home. So I didn't, it's wonderful. You get to chat with ladies, you get to hang out, you get to sew together, and for someone who only started this sewing caper, embroidery caper, maybe let's see, 5 months ago, to sit around and enjoy just sharing like that was just really good. I really enjoyed it. So what I want to do, I don't know if I want to do a whole heap on camera of what I'm making here, but I did want to, because I did this little panel, I did want to get this down. So the simplicity of just straight stitching these pieces on so we don't detract from picture what we're doing, what we're making, is pretty good. And I do when it comes to sort of a French look, I do like the reds, but you know what, I was looking at people's blue ones, and we could buy a pack of blue as well. However, on a budget, I thought I'll get the antique Suffolk puffs this time around. I can always order online. Lisa gave us a discount card, so I can always order online a bit later. But yeah, what a wonderful time. Just really enjoyed it. I find when it's like that you really enjoy something, you go, oh, can I just move up to Sydney and just hang out with Lisa and do some stitching? Like, that'd be fun. That would be great fun. Of course, Lisa does take tours to France to show some of the areas where she picks up a lot of her antique materials, and I go, oh, isn't it a shame we're just, this whole travel thing kind of died down, because I guess I went 2 or 2.5, 3 years ago to Paris, and you know what, I just wish now that I'd have been doing all this back then, because obviously I would have had a good old forage through some material shops and old antique shops and picked up some stuff. Maybe we'll do it again, who knows, hopefully, just sure hope so, in whatever this new world we're in now, whatever happens. So I don't know about anyone else, but I always have a sense that when I'm doing something new and I haven't done it before and I'm a little unsure of myself, that, we often look at what everyone else is doing, and I have this transitional moment. It was like when I was studying singing and studying jazz, that my teachers used to say it's okay to emulate your favourite artists while you're finding your own voice. And I'm feeling a little bit like that with this sewing thing. I'm seeing what Anne does when we're doing the tags and the books, and I'm watching what Lisa does, looking at Louise's end of bed sewing, and you know, there's a sense of, oh, these people have been doing this for ages and they're so secure with it, and here I am learning this stuff. But however, there's a point where you start to bring yourself to it and go, what do I like? Where am I sitting with this, and what can I improve, and, you know, just own as a bit more me or a bit more mine. So there's this uniqueness that we all have about these sorts of things that is kind of ongoing, I guess. And I was looking, as I looked around the room, and if you go to Mainly Sewing's Instagram, there's a post, and Louise has put a lot of pictures of everyone's work, and they're all different. Everyone's work is very different. Now, I got this in a stash, someone's $2 eBay or something. I thought I'd like to put some of it on. Maybe some across the top of this, possibly. Might take away from it. I don't want to take away too much of the ratty edges because I love them. Or maybe, that's where it's going. I'm not sure why, but I might make another one of these Suffolk puffs, folded in half, and fill this up a little bit more with a group of them before I actually sew that down, because it's good to get these underneath. So there it is. This I stamped a leaf onto this stuff, that beautiful soft old antique linen from a doily. I just stamped a leaf onto a bit, cut it out. So that's what happened with that bit. All right, well that's it for me for Thread Thursday. I will be bringing this in and showing you where I've got to and with the updates. And as I'm not sure, I've never made a quilt before, and I'm not sure if I'm going to. I think I am more of a wall hanging type of girl. So this may actually end up going on my really large piece that I'm making, it's across the other side of the room. But I'll do some more work on it before I show you. So that'll be next Thursday. All right, what a big week. Anyway, I hope you've had as much fun as I've been having with stitching and threads this week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Lots of love. Bye for now.